My name is Daniel Greversen. I'm the founder of PI Architecture, and I'm an SAP mentor. That's why I'm wearing the shirt today. And well, I've been doing a survey around why, what kind of skill we need as PI developers. I've been working with PI for the last 7 years, and I was wondering what kind of skills is it that we found most important. The survey results you can see if you follow the link below or just look below this video blog is that mapping is really high on the list. That a lot of people want to be good, know that the skill required to be a good PI developer is you know how to use the mapping tool. And well, if you don't know how to do any mappings in PI, you have a tough job. So I think that's really a key skill, and that's what people also found. The thing is though that not a lot of people is considering it's something they need to learn. And for me it's, well, I can see that it makes sense once you know how to use all the different tools and know how the context, know how to add node, know some of the Java mappings, Java user-defined function. There's not a lot of more you can learn around that topic. But on the other hand, we can still improve that area. The other thing that was about the same scores was using the adapters. And well, it definitely, if you're the same customer, you kind of get an understanding of how you're using those adapters that you're using there, same company. Because, well, if you use the file, mail, FTP or iDoc, you're pretty much there in many organizations. And then you don't need to learn about the MQ because that's not a part of your integration scenario. So I can see that it makes sense that you're using it in that perspective. The other thing that was really interesting was the use of BPM or BPMN. That was about half of people found as an useful skill and as something that we need to learn in the future. And well, definitely the BPMN is something that we need to learn with PI 7.3.1. It is really a crucial skill, so I believe that will be something we'll be focusing on in the next year. For BPM, I can see that, well, only half think that's an important skill. And I agree, because, well, I have done a lot of projects, and it's not all of them where we really needed BPM, because we didn't have that kind of scenario where it made sense. So I still think it's something that you need to know, because when are you supposed to be using it and when are you not supposed to be using it? And you need to figure out how you can adapt to that. One of the areas where people found that it's something that they found useful and wanted to learn more about is the Java mappings and adapters development, how you can develop your own adapters. I've been doing a lot of that, and it's quite an interesting topic, and I think it's something that I will definitely explore more in the new year, how it's possible to communicate these kind of messages. Also, enterprise SOA and proxy. I was, I don't know, when I did the survey, I put these two together, and that's probably not the smartest thing, because I see it as two different topics, because in proxy it's more like the technical stuff that you want to know how you can extend this proxy and develop it. Whereas the enterprise service is more like it's the business part of it. How do you really connect these business objects together when you're doing your communication? So that's something I needed probably next survey will be focusing on separately. One of the things that I didn't ask a lot about was ABAP. I didn't quite find that as something relating to PI. And definitely also when we come to 7.31 with only one stack, then you don't need the ABAP. But a lot of people wrote ABAP, ABAP mappings and stuff like that, and I can see that does make a lot of sense to have that experience. And definitely when I'm working on clients, it often is a good idea if you can do your changes to the user exits or IDOC enhancements or whatever yourself, do the proxies, because it's much easier. You have communicated with the business, figure out what kind of data they want and how you can extract that, and then you have to specify it and do it instead of doing it yourself. Well, sometimes probably need to be a bit more skillful, but often I can get around with what I know of ABAP to extract these data. So that was my key skills that I found most interesting for PI developers this year. Thank you for everyone who helped out and participated in the survey. I have drawn the winner and they have been notified, so thank you. And I'm really looking forward to see you here in this coming year. Goodbye.